How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make UK Garage like 1-800-Girls. 1-800-Girls is one of my favourite producers, and in my opinion, it's the most underrated producer that there is. Here's a few of his songs which you might or might not have heard of, and a few that are my favourites. So, You, Me and Madonna. Another great one of his is this, Italy. This is one of my personal favourites. My other favourite of his is this, which we're making today. One thing I noticed about these ex-lo-fi producers like 1-800-Girls, Ross and Friends, is that their production skills are really good and really original as well. Anyway, that's enough of me yapping on. This is a preview of what you'll have made by the end of the video.
If I could kiss your lips and show you in the exchange what you mean to me.
Great, the first thing we're going to focus on is the drums. Great, so the first thing I've got is this kick. Feel free to pause the video and copy this kick pattern. As you can see, it's quite busy. Then it's layered with this snare, which is slightly panned to the right. And then we have a second snare, which is panned to the left. Then we have this hat. Then another hat. Then we've got this clap on top. Nice and crispy hat. Then we've got another clap. Nice bit of reverb on it. Then we've got this shaker. If we have a look at that, it's going up and down, and I've also got a swing on it. So I changed the global down to 78%. And then we've got this perk. So these drums are from my UK Garage Volume 3 drums pack. This pack has tons of loops just like this one. So if we have a look at it now, we can go to the loops. You can search full. Now this one's really similar. And these work in any DAW. You can just drag them in to like Fruity Loops, Logic, Ableton. Literally just drag them in, and it saves you having to like make ones your own from scratch. Just hear how they sound. Literally, the first loop I've dragged in sounds banging. Try this one. And all you've got to do is once you've got the full, you can either just leave it like that, or say we liked this first one, Thames, then you can search Thames, and then look, it's going to have all the individual stems. So you've got all the perk, snare loops, so you can mix them all yourself. So yeah, you've got all the individual breakdowns. So yeah, there's the drums. In terms of processing, literally no processing. Didn't really feel like it needed it, so I've left it dry. I mean, I suppose they've already got processing on from when I've put them in the pack, so they didn't really need anything, in my opinion. Next, we have the bass. So yeah, this bass is actually different to a normal Reese bass. Basically just like a thick bass. If you have a look at the Serum patch, it is a preset for my Speed Garage Volume 2 pack. This pack has tons of sick Reese basses, warp basses, basically everything you need to make a modern day Speed Garage. Obviously, as you can hear, this isn't a Speed Garage track. These basses and Reese's work in pretty much any genre. So yeah, I mean, I'd really recommend it. It's probably my favorite pack that I've made to date. Like, it's got all these Reese's, which are as good as this, some even better. Great, let's just work left to right. So firstly, we've got this sub. The bulk of the sound's coming from that. Then we've got this soil wave on top, making it thicker. These are both down an octave, but this one's detuned by 19 on the fine tune. On top of that, we've got this triangle. make it even thicker. So it's a really deep, thick bass, making full use of all the oscillators. And that's also pitched down by 1 octave and +3 on the fine tune. And this is analog, basic shapes, and then twist this knob to get this triangle wave. We then, of course, have the filter without it. So yeah, MG low, 24, and yeah, bringing that cut off nice and down. And no effects. So yeah, I mean, it's really pretty simple to be honest, but yeah, really nice patch. And I've also clicked mono, so you can't play it as out of chord. That is the bass. If we have a look at the notes, because sometimes I accidentally forget to show you, it's A sharp, really long for ages, 2 bars, then 1 bar of F sharp, and 1 bar of C sharp. And then this huge mega 4 bar of D sharp. And then that repeats itself. So if it was to look all together. That now takes us onto the lead. The notes of that are B sharp, C sharp, E sharp, B sharp, C sharp, G sharp, B sharp, C sharp, D sharp. So this always stays the same. And then the melodies basically coming from this. So this made of 2 layers. The first layer, it's like this plucky bell thing, and then the second layer, almost like more of a digital sort of pluck. So yeah, this is just called Dream Cycle. I just found it in, it's Collision, so Mallet's Dream Cycle. You just drag that in, and then yeah, that is basically coming from like this Mallet, which is the Collision, which is like their organic instrument. So it's like your xylophones and that sort of shit. I then put a filter on it because it's a little bit harsh. So yeah, just taking out some of that top end. But yeah, it's got a nice lot of delay on it. Great, and then lead 2 is a Serum preset and is a lead delayed from the Speed Garage Volume 2 pack I mentioned earlier, which is the same as where bass is from. Pretty cool preset, I suppose. It's just like plucky. So this envelope's controlling the pluck, and then I've got this Roland SH101 random wavetable I made, and then this native curse. And yeah, I mean, you could pretty much use any sort of random wavetable for this sort of sound because it's just like a high-pitched sort of bell. That's obviously drowned in effects, so we've got delays, hyper filters. Like if I remove these, not going to sound right. So that sounds sort of coming from all these effects, especially this delay without the delay. And with the delay. So really high feedback and high mix, and we've got it on quarter note setting. Great guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely check out 1-800-GIRL's tracks. He's a really good producer, especially that Italy track. It's a fucking tune. Right, thank you very much guys. I'll see you next week.